Sometimes you get an idea of a web app and it feels real, like you can see it, you know what it does and who is it for. And in that moment, all you want to do is build it. But then keep on hitting new blockades. You need database, auth, API keys, backend, all of those heavy stuffs if you're not a developer. And before you've actually written a single line of code for your product, you spend 2 hours building your infrastructure. Well, the thing is, it's not that you cannot build it, it's the long and painful process that stands between you and your results. So, have you ever wondered what if you could avoid all of these long and painful process? What if you could just describe what you want and get your first version within minutes? Well, you're in luck. That is what Meku.dev does. Mechu is a modern AI website and full-stack application builder where you describe just what you want and Mechu builds it according to your prompt. You can build real SaaS tools and apps even if you have zero coding experience. Just type your prompts and you'll get a website or what you want according to your prompts within minutes. Well, if you're interested, you can go to Meku.dev and try it out for free. Now, let me actually show you what you get in Mechu. You've got a modern AI website and full-stack application builder that uses React, Tailwind CSS, and Supabase for prompts to live websites. Conversational AI interface, natural prompt languages for fully functional applications, easy to import Figma files or directly export from GitHub. You've also got built-in SEO and metadata controls. You can also deploy instantly with built-in hosting and SSL. You can also clone any website using the URL. Quickly build and test startup ideas for prototype, download and host source code anywhere possible, and connect your custom domain for a professional website. Now, let's talk more thoroughly about all the features that makes it possible. First is Mechu's prompt to life features. Whenever you enter your idea using plain conversational English, Mechu takes it from there and generates a full React app with Tailwind and Supabase. It also gives you a live preview right there in the editor. And from there, you can just customize and improve using AI chat until it matches with exactly what you want. And to clear any confusion, it updates what you asked for and everything else stays intact. But what if you're not starting with a prompt? What if you already have a design prepared in your Figma? In that case, you don't have to start from a prompt at all. You can import your Figma files directly to Mechu and it reads the layout, hierarchy, spacing, and typography. And from there, it generates a full React plus Tailwind project with multiple pages, reusable components, and they are ready to go. By that, your design becomes your first draft, so you don't have to build the entire thing from scratch. Well, before we jump to the second core feature, there's a saying that no design in this world is original, that it's either inspired from some other design or someone has already done it before. So, Mechu gives you a third way to start, which is cloning a website. You can clone a website with just the URL. You paste it in and Mechu analyzes the layout, the sections, and the navigation. After that, it generates a React plus Tailwind frontend based on what it detects. Now, just to be clear, it doesn't clone the backend and the auth, just the frontend structure, which is fully editable and yours. In shorter words, it's great for taking inspiration and building something of your own afterwards. Then again, let's say you don't want to clone any website. Well, in that case, Mechu has its own community section where developers, makers, and designers meet in one place. And any public projects or pre-built templates from the Mechu community is yours. And with one click, it is copied straight to your workspace as a React plus Tailwind codebase. And from there, you can just customize it and ship it directly. So, as you can see, Mechu removes the creative block entirely, meaning you always have somewhere to go next. And on top of that, you're also in full control of what's building for you. Mechu also lets you decide which AI is building your app, which you can change at any point of the project. You can switch between the top models like Claude Opus, Sonnet, GPT, and Gemini, which are all available in the editor. There's also an auto mode that picks the best model based on what you're actually trying to build. And once your build is exactly what you wanted, it's time we ship it. When you're done, or honestly at any point of the project, you can export the full code base. You can download the source code and host it wherever you like. For example, push to GitHub, export it as a zip, or just copy what you need. Deploy instantly with built-in hosting and SSL. With one-click deployment, you can connect your custom domain for a professional website and done. And Meku also has built-in SEO and metadata controls, so your app is optimized for search right after you're done building it. For integrations, you may use GitHub for version control, Supabase for database, auth, and real-time API binding. There's also attachment supports where you can drop files, screenshots, or design references straight to the chat. And Meku uses that context to get closer to what you actually need. Live previews, undo or redo, real-time refinements, which are all developer-friendly by design. You can also launch full-stack apps with auth, database, and APIs without ever leaving the platform. So, pretty powerful for one platform, right? Now, let's talk about what it costs to actually use it. One credit equals 1000 AI tokens, and on every generation, it uses credits, but not for exports and browsings. And here's something that I like. Unused credits at the end of the month do not disappear. They roll over to the next month and stay until the expiration date. For pricing section, Meku has 4 options: Free, Starter, Pro, and Growth. So now that you know what it costs, let's see who is it made for. Starting with designers. Designers can import their Figma files and skip the rebuild entirely. For non-technical founders with zero coding experience, all you need to know is what you want. And if you are a developer, you get clean React output, complete customization, and true ownership with developer-friendly tools that actually accelerate your work. Or let's say you're quickly building and testing a startup prototype. Meku is genuinely one of the ways to get you there fast. With real SaaS, landing page, admin panels, and AI MVP builders. So if you want to ship fast, this is where Meku fits. Like any other product, there's always a limitation. So it's time we address the elephant in the room. Firstly, AI generation needs iterations. A vague prompt will lead to vague output. And secondly, Figma to code works best with clean structured files. And for messy layers, the code is going to reflect that. Complex animations and advanced interactive states will also need some manual work after generation. And lastly, clone website is front-end only. No backend, no auth, no database. It is just a starting point, not a replica. So that is Meku.dev. Agentic, autonomous, and yours. Prompt to code, Figma to code, clone to code, remix any template with one-click deployment, and true ownership with no lock-in. If you want to check out Meku, link down below. Oh, did I forget to tell? The free plan is actually free, that you don't need any cards for that. So go there and build your first idea. And if this video helped, subscribe, because we're going to bring more videos like this and covering tools that actually move the needle forward for developers.